Hello. I hope, is everybody there? Yeah. So sorry, we are a couple of minutes late. We just had a bit of a YouTube moment, but we're here now. So if we're practicing together for the first time, my name's Vicky, and welcome to your 60-minute power yoga class. I'm just here to cover for Wes this week. If you have a block or something you can use as a block, like a big book or a Tupperware container, then please feel free to grab that now. And equally, if you have something you can pad your knees with, maybe a towel or a rolled up blanket, that would be great. And when you're ready, you can just come for a moment to sit. So I don't know about any of the rest of you, but sometimes it feels like there's a lot of expectation in isolation to be productive or to do things. Clara and I were just having a conversation about a phrase we were kind of laughing at, which is expectations kill relationships. But I think that's so true in nearly every aspect of our lives. And especially it can come into our yoga practice. When we come to yoga as something which needs to be done as a form of exercise, or when we come to something which needs to be done to tick it off our to-do list or our plan, it kind of loses its fun and its appeal. So I would love you to set your intent today to be playful in your practice, to enjoy it, just to see where it takes you. We'll start today on our backs, so feel free to come and lie down when you're ready. Perhaps you bring your knees to knock together in the center, the soles of your feet to mat distance. And your arms can come down by the sides of your body. And take a big breath in and feel the space that creates inside of you. And then release your breath. And take another big breath in. Ground down with your breath out. One more just like that, a full breath in. And a complete breath out. You may want to lick your lips and feel your mouth. Switch on a deep Ujjayi breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Take your awareness to the sound of your breath now. You're going to use the sound of your breath to really interrupt any thoughts of planning, any judgments for yourself, your body, your practice. And just come into a state of your own being right now. An awareness of how your body feels physically. An awareness of how you feel energetically. As we move through our practice today, can you honor these two things, allowing you to move safely and playfully through the class? I'll offer you a simple counted breath now, in for 4 and out for 6. Exhaling whenever you're ready. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4. Exhale 6. Inhale 4. Exhale 6. And taking 2 more deep breaths at whichever count feels good for you. And your breath in can ease your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug and move gently side to side.
When you're ready, the soles of your feet can come back down about hip distance. And take a hold of your block if you're using one. We'll place it in between our inner thighs, closer to our pubic bone than our knees. Now, active feet, can you press down through the ball of your foot? Lift your 10 toes up. Almost press forwards through the ball of your foot. Feel your body slide back as your quadriceps engage. Your arms stay relaxed out to your side so we can warm up through the trunk of our bodies. Breath in, press down through your feet. Lift your pelvis an inch off the ground. Breath in to squeeze the block. Wrap your glutes around the sacrum. Exhale to ground down through your feet. Take another big breath in. Lift your pelvis up towards the ceiling a little bit more. Can you take a moment to really switch on through your glutes? Imagine them wrapping around your sacrum to protect your lower back. And can you keep your breath smooth and steady? Another breath in, press through your feet, lift your pelvis higher. And exhale to lower, hover off your mat. And breath in, press down, lift your pelvis up, squeeze your block. Exhale, lower and hover. And one more big breath in, lift your pelvis up. And exhale, lower down to hover your tailbone off the mat. Take a breath in to tuck your tailbone under. Exhale, come down with a neutral pelvis. As you arrive, release the block from between your legs. You can place it to one side. Then we'll place our right ankle over our left thigh, supine pigeon. An active right foot, flex your toes back towards your knee. And tuck your chin towards your chest, long neck. Your hands can clasp behind your left hamstring. Take a moment here to feel. This may feel rich enough in sensation through your right hip. If you would like a little bit more, an option to lengthen your left leg up towards the ceiling and flex your left toes back towards your face. An option to move through your ankles, giving them a wiggle, just allowing you to kind of oil up your joints, so to speak. Another couple of breaths here. If anyone wants a bit more love for their hamstrings, you can take a hold of your calf and draw it in towards your chest a little bit more. And how's your breath? How's your jaw? And as you exhale, you can release your hands. Bend your left knee, sole of your left foot to the ground. Now, can you keep your right leg where it is? As if we're coming to a twist now, we'll simply rotate over. The ball of your right foot comes down. I'd encourage you here to take your left hand and hold your right ankle. And give it a little draw back towards your chest. You may feel quite an interesting sensation down through your right hip, your TFL muscle. It's not a muscle that is easily lengthened or stretched. Can you take a few loving breaths to just breathe into it? And we'll come back up to center as you breathe in. Again, lift your left sole of the foot up. An eagle bind with your leg so you can wrap your right leg right over. Maybe once, maybe twice. Lift your arms up, left arm over right. You can hold your wrists. Now take a breath in, lift your head, shoulders, and shoulder blades up, chin to chest. And exhale a little bit farther, curl your elbows towards your knee. Breathe in to come all the way down. As you exhale, rise all the way up. Take a breath in, lift your elbows to the ceiling. Exhale, curl your elbows to your knee, navel to spine. Inhale to lower all the way down. One more like that. Inhale, lift your elbows to the roof, chin to chest, knees lift up. Exhale to curl up a little higher. And then lower all the way down. And release your arms, release the soles of your feet down. And take a moment here to just feel. The other side, left ankle crosses your right thigh, supine pigeon. Active left toes flex back towards your knee. You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to take a breath in. Tuck your chin to your chest. And then hands clasped behind your right hamstring. How does it feel on this side of your body? Different options are always welcome side to side. You might like to take a big breath in and lift your right leg up. If this is your option, take a moment to maybe circle through your ankles, wiggle your toes. We'll be here for a couple more breaths. Your option is to move your hands to your calf and draw your leg further back towards your chest. One more big breath in. As you exhale, release your hands, your right sole of your foot down. Our twist, place the left sole of your foot down towards the right side of your body. Your right hand takes a hold of your left ankle. Your right arm can come out. As you inhale, pull your left ankle back, almost up towards your hips. Can you just observe the sensation you feel right now through the left hip, through your TFL muscle? It's about the area if you're about to slip your hands into your jeans pockets. It's just about there. We'll come back to center as you breathe in, legs up. We'll take our eagle bind once more, left leg over right, once or twice. Maybe different on this side. Right arm comes over the left. You can take one bind or two. Now take a big breath in, lift up through your elbows, chin towards your chest. As you exhale, curl your elbows towards your knees, draw your navel back towards your spine. And then inhale to come all the way down. Again, exhale, lift up, push through your armpits and your elbows. Exhale, we curl in. And inhale, we lower down. One more this side to wake up our core. Take a breath in, lift up. As if you're pushing your knees and your elbows to the ceiling. Lower down as you breathe in. We'll unwind our arms and our legs. And take a moment to maybe windscreen wipe your knees side to side. Once again, we'll hug our knees in towards our chest. And then move our hands underneath our hamstrings. Begin to rock and roll up the length of your spine. You can come to sit, or if you would like a little fun, come to your sit bones, half Navasana. You can draw your toes up, but can you broaden your chest, roll your shoulder blades back? Your option is to stay here. You have another option to draw your hands out in front, like you're taking an arm balance. Take a breath in, press your arms forwards and your feet like you're pushing someone away from you. As you inhale, draw your hands back, knees to chest, you're drawing them in. Inhale, press away. Exhale, draw in. Once more, breathe in, press away. Breathe out, draw in. Cross your ankles, all fours, tabletop. And can you draw your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips? We'll bring our index finger forward, spin your elbow creases in, and then draw your navel to your spine. A simple cat-cow, inhale, tailbone lifts, abdomen dips, gaze forwards. Round your back, breath out, chin towards your chest. Inhale, tailbone lifts, abdomen dips, spread your collarbones and open your heart. Exhale to round your back, chin towards chest, navel to spine. Once more like that. Inhale, tailbone lifts, abdomen dips, gaze forwards. Round your back, breath out. And take a breath in with a rounded back, your toes tuck. And then take another breath in, push the ground away. As you exhale, lift your knees to hover an inch off your mat. And draw the crown of your head forwards, led by your throat rather than your gaze. One more big inhale. Down dog, breath out, your hips move up and back. Inhale, spin your biceps forwards and press your mat away. Anything you need here, pedal through your heels or a nod or a shake of your head. Just allow yourself to arrive in your first down dog. Allow any movement to really get the calves a little bit more at ease, a little longer. One more big breath in. Draw your heels towards the ground, breath out. Ripple forwards, high plank, inhale. And press the ground away even more, exhale. Spread the skin on your shoulder blades. Take a breath in, draw your quadriceps towards the ceiling. And take a breath out to draw the crown of your head forwards. One more big breath in. Knees down, breath out. Shoulders move forwards of your wrists, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, elbows to your hips, lower all the way down. Draw your hands back in line with your rib cage. Breathe in, squeeze your shoulder blades together to broaden your chest. Forehead towards the ground, breath out. Inhale, lift up, really broaden your collarbones. Forehead to your mat, breath out. One more just like that. Inhale, lift up. And pause. Can you tuck your tailbone? Draw your feet together like you have a tail. And then take a breath in to draw your hands up off your mat. Big breath in. And lower all the way down. Back to all fours. Inhale. And take a few rounds of cat-cow. This time you may like to move your hips in circles. And just feel into the sides of your hips here. Where we're headed today, the more we kind of stretch into this area, it may feel a little more pleasant. Come back to a neutral spine whenever you're ready. Take a breath in to tuck your toes under. Breath out. Draw your navel to your spine. Then inhale to spread your shoulder blades, press the ground away. Lift your knees, exhale. Take a breath in, shoulders over wrist, crown of the head forwards. Down dog, exhale. Inhale to wrap your shoulder blades, bring your biceps forwards. Exhale, heels press down towards the ground. We'll take a walk forwards, feet towards our hands, top of the mat. And full fold towards our shins, breath out. Halfway lift and lengthen, inhale. And fold, exhale. One more inhale, halfway. Fold, breath out. And inhale, your knees bend, arms reach all the way up. And draw your hands back to your heart center. Exhale. Arms rise up, breath in. And we'll swan dive down, lead with your heart, breath out. And halfway lift and lengthen, inhale. Hands down, exhale, left foot takes a big step back. Your knee lowers, toes untuck. Arms rise up, low lunge, breath in. Tuck your tailbone, breath out. Inhale to lift up from your pelvis to your fingertips. Again, you soften your shoulders down as you exhale. And take another big breath in, lengthen. Exhale, can you lunge forwards a little further? Your right knee comes further than your ankle. And we'll draw back up, knee over ankle, inhale. Left hand down, exhale. A twist, right arm reaches up, breath in. Can you relax your neck here, breath out. Inhale to twist, your right hand moves back, your left hand is forwards. Can you take a breath to pin your shoulder blades together and broaden your chest towards the right side of your mat? A big breath in to lengthen. Reverse breath out. Inhale, reach back through your left fingers. And cartwheel your hands down. Exhale. A half Hanuman, breath in. Your right leg lengthens, toes flex back. And the sole of the foot plants back down as your knee bends. Exhale. We'll frame our front foot. Take a breath in, tuck your left toes, lift your knee. Big step forwards as you breathe out, forwards fold. Halfway lift and lengthen, inhale. And fold, exhale. Inhale, knees bend, arms rise to the roof. And draw your hands to your heart, breath out. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, we swan dive down. Keep your knees bent, core engaged. Halfway lift and lengthen, breath in. Your hands down, breath out. Right leg steps back. Knee lowers, toes untuck. Arms rise up, low lunge, inhale. Tuck your tailbone, draw your navel to your spine, exhale. Arms rise up, telescope your ribs, breath in. Allow your shoulders to soften, breath out. Inhale, lengthen, left knee over your ankle. Feel into your right hip flexors. And then inhale, knee back over your ankle. Exhale, your right hand comes down. Exhale, we twist our chest open towards the left. Relax your neck, ear towards your shoulder. As you inhale, your left arm reaches back towards the end of your mat, and your right arm reaches forwards, chest is broad. Take a big breath in, lengthen, pin your shoulder blades together. Reverse, exhale, left hand to right thigh. Lengthen, breath in, reach back. Cartwheel your hands down, breath out. Half Hanuman, inhale, left leg lengthens, toes are up, micro bend in your knee, please. Rebend your knee, exhale, hands plant down. Inhale to tuck your right toes, lift your knee. Big step forwards to the top of your mat, breath out. Halfway lift and lengthen, breath in. And we'll fold, exhale. Inhale, knees bend, arms rise to the ceiling. To your heart, breath out. Lift your 10 toes up. And can you root down through the ball of your foot and your heel? And come back to a steady breath. And chair, breath in. Sweep your hands down as you sit back. And can you tuck your tailbone and draw your navel to your spine? And slight internal rotation of your thighs here. Send your sit bones to the back edge of your mat. And can you feel what's best here for your shoulders and your arms? Quite often we really jam everything up, reaching. Maybe you press again away like you're doing an arm balance. Hint, hint. One more big breath in. As you breathe out, clasp your hands behind your back. Breath in, draw your fists back and down. Open your chest. And then we'll fold, exhale, hands towards the roof. And take a couple of breaths here. You can bend your knees or nod and shake your head. But can you lengthen like a giraffe, your neck away from your shoulders? And exhale, release. Hands come down, both feet step back, high plank. We'll take a big breath in, really press down, dome through your shoulder blades. Knees or no knees, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra as you breathe in, roll your shoulders back, broad chest. Down dog, exhale, hips up and back. Take a big breath in. Can you spin your shoulders forwards, biceps forwards, and send your heels towards your mat? Option 1 now is to stay as you are. Option 2 is to bring your forearms down towards the ground. You can take a big breath in again and spin your biceps forwards. And then maybe you walk your feet a little bit closer in towards your arms. And take a big breath in and relax your neck. And as you breathe out, your heels, can you draw them towards the ground? And we'll come back to down dog as you breathe in, one hand and then the other. And then we'll draw our heels back towards the ground, breath out. And inhale, your right leg lifts up, three-legged dog. Breathe out, draw your right knee towards your right tricep and give it a tap. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee towards your nose, breath out. And three-legged dog, inhale. Knee towards your forehead, exhale. And crescent lunge, step through, rise up. And exhale to tuck your tailbone and bend your left knee a little bit more. I would love you here to draw your heel over the ball of your foot. Feel how that encourages your body to use the strength of your quadricep. How's your breath? A big breath in, reach both arms up. Arrowhead, breath out, draw your palms back. And can you keep your palms face down so your chest is broad? Can you keep your neck long, crown of the head drawing forwards? As you breathe in, an extended arrowhead, biceps near your ears. Dekasana, breath out, your left toes draw along towards the top of your mat. Maybe the foot lifts up. And can you keep a micro bend through your right knee? One more big breath in. Standing splits, breath out. And in your standing splits, can you keep a neutral pelvis? So you might see here my left leg is raised, but it's about in line with my hips. If I was to use my flexibility, it would go up, but my pelvis would tilt. Can you feel for this, using your muscular engagement here? One more big breath in. And then we'll land our left toes down, runner's lunge, breath out. And we twist, left hand down, right hand rises. Cleopatra, exhale to the sides of your feet, right palm offers back. And back to your twist, breath in. And frame your right foot, breath out. Three-legged dog, inhale, right leg rises. Right foot lowers, breath out. Wrap your shoulder blades, spin your biceps forwards. And can you lower your heels towards your mat? Your left leg rises, breath in. Tap knee to left tricep, breath out. Three-legged dog, inhale. Knee towards your nose, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee to your forehead, breath out. A crescent lunge, step through, arms rise all the way up. And tuck your tailbone, bend your right knee a little bit more, breath out. And take a lengthening breath, telescope your ribs up from your pelvis. And exhale, shoulders soften. Another deep breath in. An arrowhead, breath out, palms face the ground, palms face the ground. And can you draw the crown of your head forwards and broaden your chest? And then inhale, extended arrowhead, hands either side of your ears, left knee still over your ankle. When you're ready, Tittibasana, sweep your right toes in, palms come back by your sides. Wobbles are welcome. And can you use your heel to lift up, still with a neutral pelvis, chest broad. One more big breath in. Standing splits, breath out. Again, using your breath to find that natural place. Can you lift your heel and bring your right hip down in line with your left? One more big breath in. Reach through your heel. Exhale, land your right toes down. Runner's lunge. Your right hand down as you breathe in. A twist as you breathe out, left hand up. Relax your neck. Cleopatra, palm open to the outside blades of your feet. Inhale. Back to your twist. Exhale. Take a breath in, reach up. And frame your left foot. Breath out. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Oop, I'm slipping. Down dog. Exhale. An optional flow, ripple forwards, breath in. Your chaturanga, breath out. An up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. 3 breaths here as you need them. And take a breath in, look forwards. Breath out, hop, step, or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift and lengthen, breath in. And fall down, breath out. Once more, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And fold, exhale. Can you heel toe your feet apart here? And we'll take a squat down into Malasana. So if your heels don't come to the floor today, you can try and bring them a little bit wider, or you can sit on a block. Wherever you are, can you draw your fists together? I'll turn so you can see me. And broaden your chest, widen your collarbones. You're welcome to stay. Anyone who feels inclined to play with crow, feel free to bring your hands forwards. Spread your fingertips and tilt your sit bones up. And from here, you can draw your knees towards the back of your triceps and slowly lift one foot, maybe the other. You can stay. You can take a hop back and move through your vinyasa. And we'll meet back in a forward fold in a breath or two's time. Take a halfway lift and lengthen, breath in. We'll fold down, breath out. Inhale, knees bend, arms rise all the way up. And can you interlock your fingers behind your head as you breathe out to open your chest? And take a couple of big breaths here. Pin your shoulder blades, broaden your chest. And feel how your breath may just move a little more freely. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale to swan dive down, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, breath in. Fold, breath out, hop, step, or float back, high plank. Knees or no knees, chaturanga, exhale. And up dog or cobra, breath in, chest is broad. Down dog, breath out. Take a breath in to wrap your shoulder blades. And exhale to press the ground away, heels to the mat. Your right leg lifts up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Knee taps your tricep. Kundalini is your option. Exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee towards your left tricep, breath out. Full-in triangle is your option. Shine your heart to the ceiling. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee towards your nose, breath out. Warrior two, step through, spin your left heel down and rise up. And as you arrive, can you tuck your tailbone? Draw your lower abdominals in. Breath in, flip your front palm, reach forwards. Reverse, exhale, right knee stays bent. Breath in, reach back through your right palm. And breath out, side angle, forearm to thigh, left arm sweeps up and around. Take a breath in, press through your elbow, lengthen out your torso. And a half bind, exhale, left pinky finger towards your right hip crease. And can you relax your neck, feel a lengthening. If you've lost the bend in your right knee, can you feel that balance between strength in your legs and release through your neck? And back to warrior two, inhale. Triangle, exhale, front leg straightens as we reach down, left arm reaches up. Relax your neck, breath out. Micro bend through your right knee. Can you lift your 10 toes and traction the balls of your feet together? Feel your inner leg switch on. Exhale, left hand to hip. Inhale, half moon, bend your right knee, sweep your left foot forwards. You can stay down or lift your left leg up. This is where a block might be handy. Whereas your fingers can come down, your left arm can rise. Tittibasana, if it's in your practice, it's welcome. And we'll meet back, warrior two, breath in. And cartwheel your hands down, breath out. Three-legged dog, inhale. Heel towards your left sit bone, exhale. Three-legged dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Inhale to lift your left leg up. Exhale, tap your tricep. Kundalini is an option. Three-legged dog, inhale. Knee towards your right tricep. Exhale, full-in triangle is an option. Three-legged dog, breath in. Knee towards your nose, breath out. Warrior two, inhale. Left foot forwards. Spin your right sole of the foot down. And take a breath to set yourself up. Tuck your tailbone. Reach your arms away from one another. And take a breath in. Flip your left palm. Reach forwards. Reverse breath out. Keep a bend through your left knee. Inhale to reach back through your left arm. Side angle, breath out, forearm to thigh. Right arm sweeps up and around. And a strong back leg. Breath in, reach away. Can you tuck your left hip under to spread your chest a little bit more? And back to warrior two. Breath in. Triangle, breath out. Straighten your left leg. Reach forwards and down. Chest is broad. A micro bend through your left knee. Reach up through your right hand. Again, lift your 10 toes, traction the balls of your feet together. And then draw your right hand to your hip, exhale. Half moon breath in, bend your left knee, reach forwards. Maybe you reach your left toes, right toes, out towards the right side. You can use a block, you can hover, you can reach your right arm up. And Shavasana is an option if anyone wants to bend their right knee, take a hold of your foot. One more big breath in. Warrior 2, breath out. And cartwheel your hands down. 3-legged dog, inhale, left leg lifts up. Heel to your right sit bone. Exhale, pelvis opens to the left. 3-legged dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. A flow if you want it. Riffle forwards, high plank. Chaturanga, knees or no knees. A baby cobra or up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. And from your down dog, take a gaze forwards. And we'll take a hop, a step, or a float towards the top of our mat. Halfway lift and lengthen, breath in. And again, we fold, breath out. And if you're not looking at your device, maybe just turn around so you are. Bring your feet to hip width. And then we'll come down into our squat once more. And draw your fists together. Press your arms in towards your inner thighs and broaden your chest. And staying here is such a great option if you've been sitting all day. It feels good to open your hips. A couple of other options if you want to have more of a play. You might want to bring one arm under one leg and then one under the other. You can bend your elbows here like chaturanga arms and then slide the soles of your feet together. This may be enough. You may choose to cross your ankles, lift up, and maybe you bring your legs out, maybe you don't. So coming into this with the soles of your feet together can feel hard enough. When we straighten our legs out, it's an arm balance called Firefly. So I'll do it from the side. Say again.
Not straighten the legs.
Yeah, if your hamstrings aren't feeling warm, straightening your legs can be hard enough. It's quite warm in the studio, but heating's expensive, so maybe it's not warm at home. So you may just come here. You may choose to lift up. You may straighten one leg and then sit down. Who knows? But feel free to have a little bit more of a play. And then whenever you've had enough of a play, you can just come back to a downward facing dog. And from your down dog, I would love you to come to turbo dog. So for those of you who haven't done this before, basically we're bending our elbows. Naturally though, when you bend your elbow, you wing them out. Can you actually send them back towards your knees? And if you're doing this in a way that makes the muscles all around your armpits and your shoulder blades really switch on, then you're doing it right. And can you lower your forearms so they're just kind of hovering off the ground? And this kind of makes, well, for me, the first time I did turbo dog, I never thought dolphin was hard again. Take a breath in, come back to down dog. And then you can make your way forwards into a forward fold. And I would love you here just to have a little roll out of your wrists. Maybe you bring the back of your palms down onto your mat. You may even bring your toes towards your wrist and just give your wrists a little massage. Can you take a few more deep breaths, really relaxing your neck, drawing your chin towards your chest. Release your hands out when you're ready. If you want to make some more circles through your wrists, please do. And we'll take a bend through our knees. Reach our arms all the way up, high breath. Hands back to your heart, breath out. And we'll do a little bit more balancing. I'll give you the option whether you want to balance on your feet or your hands, essentially. It's coming to the top of your mat, or you can face your screen. And I'd advise you to bring your feet to about hip distance. And can you take a breath in to tuck your tailbone and draw your sit bones down? And keep your left foot planted and reach your right knee up. Your hands can come to your hips. We'll cross over. So again, like supine pigeon, we did it at the start of the class. You're welcome to sit back. And you can flex your toes towards your knee. You can draw your fists towards your heart, tuck your tailbone. You may like to stay here. It may feel good to draw your hands down, so you're kind of in between. You're not too much into your foot, you're not too much into your hands. And this may feel super rich in sensation. If anyone would prefer to come onto their hands and take a little play with an arm balance flying pigeon, feel free. So if that's what you're planning to do, can you draw, again, chaturanga arms? You can hook your toes around your tricep. You can use your arms as a balance. Depending how slippery your leggings are, you might lift up through your left toes, send your heel to your sit bone, and it may straighten out behind you. Whenever you're ready, we'll come back down. Bend your knees, stand all the way up, arms up and over. Again, hands clasped behind your head. Squeeze your shoulder blades, broaden your chest. And get a few deep and spacious breaths in. Then release your hands down. The other side. So we'll balance on our right foot. Lift your left knee up, hands to your hips. You can stay. You can come to a standing supine pigeon. Flexing your toes back towards your left knee and tucking your tailbone. Fists might come together at your heart, or you may draw your hands down towards the ground. Can you notice here how it feels on this side of your body? For me, this is a lot tighter. And your options are there. Flying pigeon. And you may rather try a different option on this side. But if flying pigeon is for you, your hands might walk out. And you might bend your elbows in towards your hips. Hook your toes around your tricep and then lift up. Your right heel might come up towards your sit bone. Take a few more moments to play. It's so strange teaching arm balances when I can't see what you're all doing. Because you might just be sitting there like, come on, Vicky, get on with it. Or you might be wanting to play forever. You can always pause me if that's the case. So whenever you're ready, we'll come back down to sit. You can draw your legs around in front of you. And then we'll take our right leg out. And bring your left sole of your foot in towards your right inner thigh. We'll just release through our neck and our shoulders a little bit more. Your left hand can come down, fingers might turn out. Take a breath in, reach your right arm up. As you breathe out, you can draw your right fingertips towards your left side of your jaw.
Now, naturally, we'll try and bring our ear to our shoulder. You may compress through the back of your neck when you do that. How would it feel instead to draw your chin towards your collarbone and then draw your ear towards your shoulder? Take a big breath in. If you want to, lift your left hand up. Your pinky in line with your hip, palm forwards. Imagine someone is taking you by the hand towards the left. A massage through your jaw is welcome. A lick of your lips. And slide them over one another. Just to begin to release any of that tension you have in your jaw is welcome. Whenever you're ready, can you draw your left hand back down, right hand to right side of your head to press your head back to center so you're not using any of the muscles you've just lengthened. And it may feel a little bit tender on the left side of your neck and shoulders for a few moments. So can you just sit in stillness? Take a few deep breaths. Maybe you make a very slow movement with your head side to side. Just observe any difference in sensation. And the other side, when you're ready, your left leg comes out, your right sole of the foot comes in. And we can bring our right hand down by our right hip, fingers might face out. Take a breath in, left arm reaches up. Breath out, draw your left fingertips to the right side of your jaw. Lengthen the back of your neck and draw your chin towards your left collarbone. And that may be enough, or you may then redirect your ear from there towards your shoulder. Optional breath in, right hand lifts up, pinky finger in line with your hip as you reach away. Maybe it would feel good to massage your gums, to lick your lips and slide them over each other as you breathe deeply. And slowly release your right hand down. This time, can you draw your chin towards your chest? And then your left foot just comes in front of the right, cross legs. Can you this time again interlock your fingers behind your head? Elbows draw in. Now send your navel back as your ribs arch back to chin to chest. And a gentle traction downwards on your head. So this is giving us all the same benefits as a shoulder stand, without the added pressure and tension shoulder stands can create through our neck and shoulders. And you're completely in control here of how much tractioning you do. And just a couple more breaths, you might send a little bit more rounding to the center of your back. And then you can draw your hands down. And press the heel of your hand to your forehead as you bring your head back up without using the muscles. And take a few moments to sit, maybe closed eyes, and just come back to your breath. Whenever you're ready, we'll come to lie down. So feet round to one end. I'd love you to use your core rather than your neck because we've just really released through it. So can you draw your chin towards your chest so you're not tempted? Draw your navel back and knit both sides of your abdominals together. Really slowly on and breath in. Can you come down? And as you arrive, there may be a pose that your body is
really craving? If there is, go there. If there isn't, can you just be as you are? And draw your chin to your chest. Pin your shoulder blades in, and as a result, feel that broadening and spaciousness across your chest. And just like in our practice, when we move through the poses, we can have an expectation as to why we're doing it, as to how they can look and feel. We can have that from this final pose, Shavasana. It can be an expectation that our mind will stop, that we'll relax. And that's not always the case. Can you feel for consistency through your breath? Can you feel for a growing awareness of what is there rather than this yearning or expecting of what you think should be? Can you just let yourself be for the next few minutes? You might like to take a deep breath in. And a spacious sigh out your mouth. And take another moment to just feel how you are again. Can you scan your body for any areas which perhaps have felt a change from when you first stepped onto your mat this evening? Can you sense any change in the way that you feel energetically? In your mood? In your attitude towards yourself? You're welcome to stay a little longer. If you'd like to come with me, perhaps you start by just wiggling the fingers and toes really slowly and gently. You might choose to take a stretch of your arms over your head or hug your knees in towards your chest.
Slowly moving to either side of your body. You can slowly press up to a comfortable seat. And from here, when you're ready, you can draw your hands together at your heart center. With your eyes closed, take a bow of your head towards your hands. First, in gratitude for your body, for allowing you to move through your practice as you have. And gratitude for yourself, for showing up to your mat and having a play. And take a moment to set any intent that perhaps you can carry off of your mat. And perhaps as we move through the next few weeks or months of uncertainty, to try and free yourself from expectation. It's been my pleasure to guide you through your practice today. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, please feel free to type them away. Otherwise, I will see you on Monday for Yin. Claire, you can get on the screen. Thanks, guys.